So, what kind of person would you say would benefit most from engaging with a wealth manager or a financial advisor or an independent financial advisor?
There's sort of three different people I think I come across personally. It's people who either don't have the time to do it, don't have the aptitude, or they just don't want to learn, which is fine. We've got different areas where we can be experts in, or just people who feel nervous and want a second opinion about their finances. So those are the sort of people that would benefit from it. If you're a busy professional, you might not have the time on the weekends to start looking on various forums and trying to muddle things through together and make big important decisions. So that might be a time when it's best to delegate that off to a professional who can look after it for you. And then the aptitude, it's not beyond anyone to learn the basics of finance, but some people just, it overwhelms them just looking at numbers, seeing hundreds of thousands of pounds invested for some people. And that's just very difficult psychologically. So those can really benefit from seeking advice from a wealth manager or financial advisor.
So, what about wealth management and the day-to-day role of a wealth manager? So, an example of what you do for a client on a day-to-day basis.
Yes, as you know, it's very, very varied. No 2 days are the same, really. There's a lot of professional things to keep up with. So whilst we're not trying to track where the market goes, you'll have an idea of where the market is. So most financial advisors tend to check that. You can do it on your iPhone now, can't you? So it only takes 2 minutes to sort of see where we're at, get the sort of relevant news for the day, keep abreast of perhaps some of the changes that might be coming and how that can affect our clients. And then a lot of people are organising the day into appointments. So perhaps seeing a new clients that might need a review. And then there's all the other ad hoc requests that come throughout the day. Someone's had some family event happen, or they're getting made redundant and they've got to make a quick decision now as to decide what to do with their finances. How long's their money going to last? All those sort of things. So yeah, no 2 days are the same, really.
So would you spend the day sort of looking at the, FTSE 100 share index, all the markets across the world? Would you be doing that sort of thing? Would you be looking at individual clients' portfolios to see how they've performed? Is that the sort of thing you're doing on a day-to-day basis?
Well, ideally, most financial advisors shouldn't be looking at the market all day, every day. I mean, I think most of us were when COVID broke out, but since then, most people, a financial advisor, should I say, aren't going to be looking at the market all day. But it's more long-term planning for clients. So we try not to make snap decisions or knee-jerk decisions when one president says this or one thing changes in the news, because oftentimes the markets overreact to those things. And actually, going back to your point about why engage a financial advisor, we're there to try and protect clients from making those knee-jerk decisions when these things happen. So it's more taking a long-term approach to people's goals. Of course, we look at what the portfolios have done and how they've performed. That is very important, but it's not something that we're going to spend all day, every day doing as part of the role.
Okay, and things like the budget and all the noise that comes. I mean, it seems to me there's a lot of excitement before a budget.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to be a new thing. I don't think people used to pay that much attention to budgets, but now there's a budget at the end of the month, and everyone's talking about it. Are they going to do this? Are they going to do that? Do you get a lot of inquiries from clients regarding that?
Yeah, definitely. And I think all of it's content, isn't it? The worse it is, the more you can quickly make a TikTok video, get thousands of views, and it might not even necessarily be coming into play, or it might just be something that you've heard, but it still generates clicks and views. And when clients see that, sometimes it can be concerning to see things that might change or can directly affect you. But yeah, we do get a lot of calls. Sometimes there might be an area where we say, look, this is the pros of doing it this way before the budget, if you think it's going to go that way. But oftentimes we try not to act on speculation and advise just on what the rules are now and as they currently are.